Hello, everyone.
Welcome to Tombstone Disc Golf.
Welcome back, everyone. Today, we went out and we threw some discs. I'm trying out some new discs to see if I want to put them in my bag or not, just to see how they're throwing for me. And I wanted to try those out. And a new face is Tyler. This is my son. He was joining me out there. And Tyler, what were you out there doing today?
Well, I've just been out for a while, so I was trying to get my arm back, just trying out all the discs in my bag again, trying to get the feel of all of them. So, yeah.
All right. Well, without further ado, oh wait, I have one thing. I do want to say we have a special announcement coming up at the end of the video, so stay tuned, and I hope you enjoy. All right, you're starting out throwing your stag.
I'm throwing my stag. It's a really stable disc, so pretty much whatever way it comes out of your hand, it's gonna stay at that angle. Didn't have a good angle on it on that one, but
Nice. Here you are throwing it again.
yeah. This one I believe I throw a bit better.
Little low,
Just too
but
low.
it stayed pretty true.
Yeah.
Here's your sheriff.
Yeah. I couldn't. That day, I kept throwing it with a really bad hyzer, and it would just
Anheuser?
yeah,
Yeah.
it would just come straight back down at the ground. I was just from being out for so long. There's the sheriff again.
Oh, there's a nice throw.
Yeah.
Holy cow, you got on all of that one. Just give you guys a frame of reference when you're watching us throw here. When Tyler throws his Thrasher here, which is a wicked understable disc, there's a small tree straight out in front of us that kind of our point of reference. That's about 274 feet away. There's a where that bench was that you saw in the video prior. That's probably about 300 feet out.
I was not able to get a stable disc that day.
That Thrasher just wasn't functioning well for you, was it?
Nope. Here's a world. That throw was pretty too high.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure the next one is a lot better though, I think. Nope. It goes,
That one, it looked like you threw it on an Anheuser. It was still high, but it came back pretty good. You're out there by that bench.
yeah.
And I remember recording this because that disc wouldn't fall.
Mhm.
It just kept going back and forth behind behind the bench out there.
Yeah. This is a Havoc.
I think that's one of them I lost.
Yeah.
I lost it as soon as you threw it. Oh, there's a nice one. Yeah, that was pretty good when they went out there just the other side of that tree, that
Yeah.
bigger tree.
This is a Valkyrie. It's an old disc that I used to throw. Just thought I'd try it again, and I threw it straight at the ground.
Hey, but it rolled another 250 feet, so you're about 270 out there, 280.
Yeah.
There's a good one there.
Yeah.
It's just too low.
Yeah. This is a D3. Probably my favorite driver right now.
Well, that went out there a good ways. Right next to the bench, I think.
Yeah.
Or just short of it, one of the two.
And it rolls.
That one flipped on you pretty good, and it rolled.
Yeah.
It got out there beyond the sidewalk and everything.
Mhm.
I think that one went a good 300 feet. About 310.
It's also just like the Valkyrie. It's a leopard. Haven't thrown it in a while, so I thought I'd try it again. And I threw it straight out of the ground, but it rolled forever.
Yep. That wasn't too terribly bad. It rolled for days.
Mm-hmm. they're straight out the
Just left your hand too early.
Yeah. But it rolled back. TD.
Oh yeah, look at that one.
Yeah.
That was a nice throw.
Mm-hmm. That was one of my better thrown discs that day.
You threw that one on a pretty steep anhyzer.
Yeah.
Oh, the destroyer. Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
That is nice. That was a real good throw on that one.
Mm-hmm. Rolled over by the bench.
Yeah. Oh, here I am throwing now. This is EMAC Truth. I've never thrown EMAC Truth before, but I figured I'd give it a shot. This is a little short, a low speed disc, but I could reach out there and touch that tree. It landed it right next to that tree out there.
So I'm on the camera. This is my first time on the camera, and it was really bright that day, and I couldn't see the screen, so I lost track of a lot of discs. So
That's okay. That's okay. That was a Moonshine Truth, EMAC Truth. It flew well. This is another new disc I've got is the Kong. I figured I'd give it a shot. It's just like a destroyer. And first one I got on, it flipped on me, but it did come back. And I didn't put a whole lot on it, so it only went about 280. Another Kong. I think I threw 3 of these, I think. Yeah. And I gradually just picked up more and more speed on them each time I threw it, just to see what kind of reaction I was going to get out of it. Here's the last Kong I'm throwing here. It's 167 grams, where the other ones were in the 170, 175 range. When I threw it, it flipped out right away. It flipped, but then it came right back and landed right next to the tree out there.
that one I actually saw all the way.
The Pharaoh here, you guys have seen me throw the blue Pharaoh. I have a couple of more different Pharaohs. This one's a metal flake at a 172 grams. So that first one, it did flip as well, but it came back nicely. It went about 320. It went out there past that tree. Another Pharaoh is a S blend, lighter weight, 168 gram. I was just rearing back and just trying to get it out there just as far as I could. Ended up yanking this one a little bit, but it went even further than the last one. That one probably went about, 340, 330. And nope, not the last Pharaoh. This is next to the last Pharaoh, I believe. This one here I didn't put a whole lot on, but it went out there just beyond the sidewalk, I think is where that one landed. This is the one you guys normally see me throw when I'm out playing. It is 170 gram. It's in the I blend plastic, so this one I expect to flip a little bit, and it did, but it didn't go quite as far as the previous one. It was close. That's another one that was about 320, 330. Now this is the one that I have never thrown before. This is Corvette. This is brand new, 14 speed. I think it might be a little too much for my arm. It definitely doesn't help when I pull it like I did here. It dropped right about 280, I think, 270. It didn't go too terribly far. And, here's another one at 175 grams as well. I actually twisted my ankle right there. I stepped off the end of the sidewalk and I had no idea where that disc went. I think it dropped way short. These here are 168 gram Corvettes, so I expect them to flip just a little and then come back, and that one did exactly what I thought I was going to do, and it came right back right around that just the other side of the tree. It still is kind of short because I'm not putting a whole lot on them, just trying to feel them out at first and see how they react once I give it more power. And you lost that one, I think.
Yep. I zoomed in
That's
somewhere
okay.
over there.
All right, we're back. We're back right here now. So that was a little snippet of what we were doing out there. Just trying to. Tyler was trying to get his arm back in shape. I was trying out a couple of new discs. Just trying to work my way into them to see if I want to add them to my bag. I will say right off the bat, I will definitely be adding the Emac Truths. Those flew outstanding for me that today, and I was very pleased with it. The Pharaoh, I've already got the Pharaoh in the bag. It's whether it's going to stay in the bag or not. I've been looking at the Corvette. I'm going to have to throw that one a few more times before I'm convinced I'm going to put it in the bag. Just because 14 speed disc maybe just a little bit too much for my arm. I like throwing it. It feels good. But I will say the Kong is going to go in there. I had a destroyer in my bag probably a couple of months ago, and I took it out. I moved the Pharaoh in, but I think the Kong is going to come in there to take the place of the destroyer, at least temporarily, until I can get figure out whether I really want to keep it in there or not. But it was good times out there throwing. It was good to have Tyler back out throwing again with us. He's been off camera and off the course for ever since we've started here.
Yeah.
So, but
it's been a while.
Yep, he's back. What do you think about the way you're throwing after being off for a while?
I feel like I threw a couple discs really well, and then some I threw directly at the ground. If I could get those outliers out, I think I'd be doing pretty good.
Yeah, I think it's just a matter of time getting back out there on the course or just more practice runs, you know, and trying it out.
Yeah.
So, that's all we have today. Thanks for watching. I do want to say, at the beginning of the video, we talked about a special announcement. Well, just to let you guys know, we do have a special guest coming this week. Probably going to be playing with us quite a bit. We look forward to it. We're not going to tell you who it is. Just stay tuned. We're looking forward to it. I know Tyler's excited. Bert Sr.'s excited. Bert Jr.'s excited. So stay tuned. You'll see who it is on our next video. Yeah. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.